In Swoopy Salvo, Swoopy returns for the first time since Spring and Spiders. But can you really justify building a level around these guys? Yes, you absolutely can. It is awesome. This is part 46 of Overthinking Donkey Kong Country 3. Aside from Tyrant Twin Tussle, this is my least favorite level in Krematoa. It's not bad at all, it's actually pretty awesome. It's just got some stiff competition. Probably the worst thing I can say about Swoopy Salvo is that it's a bit of a gauntlet. Aside from a couple of hairy sections, it's not that bad, but it's not so much fun that you want to replay it 5 times. Swoopy's the main focus here. We saw him in Spring and Spiders, once, where he'd dive at the Kongs and get stuck into the wood, forming a makeshift platform to a higher area. And that's how you'll first be reintroduced to Swoopy. But for most of that first half of the level, they'll be trying a new trick. You spend most of the first half as Squawks, in his final playable appearance ever, and most of your time here is dodging these non-stop streams of Swoopies. They're like the air equivalent of the Bazzes, and you deal with them in much the same way. Timing is everything. This half of the level chops it up a bit with some red buzzers, but there's not a whole lot else to say. The biggest pain in the balls comes towards the middle. After going through this section, where there's 3, 2, and 1 banana in groups, you've got to fly against the stream to reach both a bonus barrel and a DK coin. It's actually not that bad, but if you're a big dummy like me, you'll try and run through them without taking out the Swoopies and you'll cop a hit. Also, if you miss with the keg at the coin puzzle, then you've got to do it all over again. Things mellow out in the second half, where we say goodbye to Squawks. Gameplay wise, it's much the same. You're just dodging the Swoopies via ropes or whatever. The classic Swoopy attack, where he gets stuck in the wall, makes an appearance here too, and it's pretty fun. I'd say the most interesting part of this half of Swoopy Salvo is how you've got to bounce up the oncoming streams of Swoopies in order to traverse the level. It feels a bit dicey at times, but it's super satisfying and such a cool idea. To me, once you've passed the Squawk section, this level just gets downright fun. The Hollow Tree tile set is one of the only level themes to get more than 3 levels, and it isn't hard to see why. It's one of the coolest, most unique and creative themes, and is a great example of how so much of DKC3's awesomeness goes unacknowledged. Aside from Barrel Shield Bust Up, Swoopy Salvo's palette is probably the quintessential tree level palette, and it feels a little too good for Krematoa. Too good is a poor choice of words. I just feel like it would have been better off in, say, Kremwood Forest or even Mekanos, switching with Rips or Rage, and have Krematoa's tree level be a bit more experimental. I don't know. We're done with the tree levels now. We're done with almost everything really. Bonus barrels, all animal buddies, all enemies. The game's basically over. Sorry to end it on such a low note. It's been a good run, and all good games should come to an end eventually. Thankfully, the next level is a blast. Not a blast as in because it's a rocket. I'm not an asshole. Thanks for watching.